All right, yo, Bootleg Kev Show. We here, man. That's James Andre Jefferson Jr.
What a dope, bro.
From one Pacoima OG to the Pacoima OG.
Come on now.
Wack 100 is on the phone.
Let's go.
Yes, sir. All right, so look, Wack.
What up?
We hope all is well with you, brother. I got to say, we were watching on YouTube that you, let me get this straight, because Tupac's alleged killer, or someone who was in the car, allegedly, obviously this is all alleged.
Yeah.
Keefe D was arrested months ago in Las Vegas. And now, from what I gather, are you putting up his bail? Is it $750,000 bond that you're putting up yourself?
Yeah. So I put the bail. So I don't know if you caught it, right? The whole disposition, they saying I'm a middleman, right? When they said that and said, Your Honor, the judge said, we don't know where the money's come from. I said, what do you mean? I turned in 6 months of bank statements to the district attorney, as well as one of my properties that got $1 million of equity into it. The judge looked at the DA and said, is this true? He dropped his head and says, yes. And let me tell you why the DA didn't show her that. Because if he would have showed her that and represented that, everything Keefe D said, when he said he lied to his wife, because his wife don't like him, when he said Wack just a middleman. Wack don't have the kind of money. If she shows them those bank statements that's solely and primarily in my name, that home that's solely and primarily in my name is going to support Keefe D lying to his wife, because it's obvious by these bank statements and this house with the equity in it, Mr. Jones definitely has the money.
So, Wack, I guess what we want to understand is, obviously, you know, you're a friend of the show. You're one of my, you're one of my close friends in the music industry, just outside of the music industry.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out, why are you putting up the bond for Keefe D? Because I remember you saying that you had like...
Why not?
Okay, so can you just explain the reasoning?
Why not? But I'm saying, why he's 60 years old, the man cancer just didn't came back. I know he ain't killed no motherfucking Tupac. Everybody know who the fuck killed Tupac, right? So it's crazy though, because if 50 Cent or Kendrick would have did it because it was Juneteenth, everybody would have been championing. He's an innocent black man. The ways of the United States of America reads, you're innocent until proven guilty, right?
Right.
He's afforded a bond. I don't know about you, Bootleg Kev, but we've all needed a helping hand at some point in our life.
Of course.
Shit, Bootleg. I was at a motherfucking dinner when that radio station was scheduled to open up.
And you gave me a helping hand.
I brought your name up to Doc Renner. I said, yo, you need to look at this man. He's great. He a fitted. I think LA people will fuck with him. Boom, boom, boom. You didn't ask me to do it, but I did it, right?
Yep.
Okay, so what I'm saying is, this dude is guilty of one thing, being Denzel Washington without the goddamn Lionsgate contract. All he did was went on podcasts and put on a fucking act. Everybody that knows Keefe D know he's not gonna hurt a fly. He ain't gonna fight nobody. He ain't gonna shoot nobody. That's not his character. Look at his interviews. Does he seem like that type of guy? Of course not.
Now, you're not worried about putting up this bond for Keefe and him not showing up to court, and then you're out $750,000?
I mean, first of all, he on house arrest. Second of all, he is a 60-year-old man with limited resources. Where are you gonna go?
Fair enough.
You right, Target.
So, third of all, he knows he's guilty. I mean, he knows he's not guilty. He knows he's innocent.
So, Wack, I gotta ask you, like, obviously, for people who don't know, Wack's kind of like, he kind of got info about a lot of stuff
about
that
everything
he's never even spoken about. You know, like me and Wack have had some conversations he's never even talked about on camera. You say we all know who killed Pac. Are we saying we all know who killed Pac in terms of it being Orlando Davis? Or not Orlando Davis, what's the dude's name?
Orlando Anderson.
Orlando Anderson,
right?
yeah.
And this is the thing. You can't find one dude that's from the streets. And I'm a Tupac fan. You can't find one street dude that's going to tell you what happened wasn't justifiable.
Based on the events that led up on the casino floor and the get back.
Based on the events and who he is. See, in this world, right, I can name a few names. Certain people, if you can't get your man, you let that man stand. If you know that this dude is a known body man, you know he's a killer. That's his rep. No problem. Broad daylight, in the church, he don't give a fuck. That's not a man you put your hands on and you let him get away.
Yeah.
But what Pac was doing, he was playing rapper in real life. It's at the booth, nigga. Right. That wasn't your business to go over there and kick that off. You fucked up. People really need to scrutinize and blame Pac for fucking up a whole dynasty. Suge Knight was on 9 years joint suspension. It was 15, 20 homies there on parole, right? They see the nigga, but they know they in a hotel under 700 cameras. They know Suge got joint suspension, so anything he do, he going for 9 years. What he do? He did some shit he wouldn't have did if he was by himself. Went over there, kicked some shit off. Suge did 9 years, killed a whole motherfucking movement of death row, and he got himself killed. Ain't no man from the streets gonna tell you Baby Lane was wrong with his reaction. No man.
All right.
Find me a street nigga that's gonna tell you Baby Lane was wrong. Hey, bro, let me ask you something, Bootleg Kev.
Yeah.
If you somewhere and you see 10 niggas pack me out,
yeah,
and they let me get up and get away, are you gonna stay in that building? You.
Hell no.
Oh no, I'm out.
I'm out. That's easy.
I'm coming back.
Oh, I know.
Look, it's some niggas that you know is coming back. So what I'm saying is, you can't play them type of games with everybody, bro.
So let me ask you this.
I'm a Pac fan, but what he did deserve it. That's what come with it.
Wack, random question. So with Keefe D, obviously, what was the origin of you reaching out, making sure he kind of knew, like, hey, I want to help you out. I want to get you out. I think you're innocent. I think,
his son called me, and his son, I asked him how his dad was doing. He said, man, his cancer came back. I said, damn, he just went in remission about a year and a half ago. He said, yeah, it's back to full weed. I'll be stressing in there. You know how it is. I said, man, why ain't nobody went and got him out?
Right.
And he was like, everybody say they gonna do it, but they bullshit, right? So I said, I'm gonna look into it and see if it's feasible. Now, I didn't say this yesterday because it's on the attorneys to say this.
Right.
What they was referring to is called the Son of Sam law, meaning if you are a convicted criminal, you cannot make money while you're in prison off your stories and shit like that. If you look at Monster Cody's book, when he released it, he was in jail. It says Canada, then U.S., because they went through Canada for distribution so they can get around the Son of Sam law, right?
Right.
Here goes the thing. When we all got off and they went to judges' chambers, the attorneys brought one thing to the judge's attention. He's not convicted.
Mm.
So if he's not convicted, you can't hold him to that.
Yeah, you can't hold him to that law if he's not convicted.
You can't hold him to the law. He's not convicted.
Yep.
See, when they start saying the Tupac estates, how would they? The Tupac estates has no legal bearing in this situation because in the United States of America, you're innocent until proven guilty.
True.
O.J. Simpson went to the box, beat it, got out, wrote a book, said if I would have did it like this, and did a motherfucking whole series starring Cuba Gooding Jr. Nobody had nothing to say.
Facts.
So you can't blame me for saying, hey, look, in the event that you beat this thing, right, I would like to do this business with you.
No, you can't. No, because that's not illegal. That's very much fair. In the event that you beat this case, let's do some business.
Now, I'm the only nigga my whole life been a risk.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I won off a risk. It's been a risk. I drove diesels for 16 years and almost died 5 times on the road.
Right.
Crossed dividers, pile-ups. I still got back in the truck and took the risk to go get my money. Everything's a risk. I get on a plane, I fly to Europe. It's a risk. I put $5 million into a diaper company over 4 years. It's just starting to come back. Everything's a risk. So I don't mind taking a risk. If I lose, I lose.
I respect it. Real quick, before we wrap up with you, Wack, just can you give us a quick of an update on Blueface as possible? How's he doing? And any idea when we might see him out?
He doing good. I just talked to him this morning. The judge has a surgery, so they pushed the court date back to the 29th. But the court date is based upon him being caught with marijuana while in the county. His situation is a little different. If you was in there fighting the case, you'd have just went to the hole, that's it. But because he's in there for a probation violation that still has probationary time left, anything he does, they can take him back to court.
Yeah. Right.
So what I did when he went to court back in April, May, they wanted to give him the additional 3-year tail left on his probation and sit in the prison. Out of desperation, I tell my attorney, Alex Kessel, tell him we want to test the product. That's all right. Right? So he went in there and said, we want the product tested to see what it is. Now, I'm telling my attorney, go talk to the DA, see if maybe we can get another year, another 6 months. I'm rolling the dice. The test come back, THCA, less than 0.3%, which means it's not classified as marijuana.
It's legal.
Right? So when we go to court, I got a specialist. I paid a marijuana specialist, scientist, licensed by trade, to come take the stand. They ran out of time in court, but usually start court at 9. They started at 1:30, so we wasn't able to do that. So now I'm up in the air. Are they going to let him go on his original July 3rd date and just have him come back to court? Or are they going to hold him to late July till the specialist takes the stand? You guys already got the marijuana test back. It's showing it's not marijuana. See, one thing come with Wack as being your management, you get the corporate shit, you get the life experience of the streets, you get the life experience on the criminal side. So if you's a hard-head, knucklehead ass artist, I might be the guy you want, because when you go to jail, I don't sit in the building. I come out to the substation. I come to the courts. I'm hands-on with it. So either he going to be out July 3rd and got to go back to court late July, or that late July date, they're released. We've already got rid of Nevada. Nevada hold is gone already.
Well, tell him we wish him well, and we miss him, man. The internet ain't been the same.
It's been kind of quiet.
Who's that in there? You say from Pacoima? Somebody in there from Pacoima with you?
James Andre Jefferson Jr.
Come on, what up?
Oh, what's up, homie?
What up? You
You're
remember we talked last time? My dad.
Last name?
Yeah, but Jefferson. My dad's quality.
Yeah, I know Pops. Yeah, I know Pops. I know your Pops.
There it is. Yeah, Wack, we appreciate you, brother.
Daddy, right?
We'll see you running around, I'm sure, BT week.
Yeah, do your shit, man. You keep doing your thing, Bootleg Cam. I want to get with you on anyway. I'm about to fire up the 100 Show podcast for independent artists. Those artists is working themselves and showing progress. I want to be able to reach your way, possibly get 1 or 2 of them a slot every now and again.
Anytime.
That's cool with you.
Anything for you, brother. I got you.
All right.
All right, Wack.
I appreciate you, bro.
All right, fam.
Yes, sir.